How's it going, boys, girls, and squirrels, and welcome to the Season 3 finale of Demon Slayer. Now, they've been hyping up for quite some time that the final episode of this season is going to be 70 minutes long, so I'm hoping that that means that it's gonna be like 30 or so minutes of just balls-to-the-wall, intense, awesome action, and then like roughly 30 minutes of seasonal wrapping up and plot and such. Those numbers don't have to be exact. However, with this supersized final episode of the season, all I'm saying is that I'm hoping it's something special. But we'll never find out if we never get to it. So let's dive right into episode 10. What is a slip of a girl? Is that like an old-timey way of calling a girl promiscuous? Like saying hussy? You damn slippery bimbo! You damn soapy bitch! Shameless tramps, what pissed you off? What about when he called you a drippy slit or whatever he said before? Yeah, now is definitely the time to work all this out. Ugh, gross, don't call it supple. Is that what supple means? Does supple mean flexible? I've only ever heard supple used in gross contexts. What an absolute chump of a demon. This was such a god-level threat until Mitsuri showed up. This was so beyond anything Tanjiro was even close to capable of, and then Mitsuri just runs in like, ugh, are you still fighting this guy? I feel like it's more likely that her tits absorbed the impact of that blast. Oh, nice, Danny. Real mature joke. Who's joking? How does her tensing all of her muscles to keep her eardrums from bursting make any more sense than what I just said? Also, as if her boobs aren't the focal point of this entire shot. Oh my god, wait, was I right about her tits? What did that mean? I know he just complimented her body, but in what regard? Oh, alright, Demon Slayer, I see you with your film grain. Damn, the colors are stunning here. This looks great. This is some of the least bizarre hair I've seen in this entire show. What is this weird hair color based caste system going on in the Demon Slayer universe? Oh, is this what the demon was talking about? He meant he was strong for her build? I thought he was saying she had a great pair of yams. Oh yeah, such an unlovable, strong, big-boobed anime waifu you are. Well, I, for one, would never marry a woman who looked like an upside-down strawberry. Who's telling you you eat too much? Why would that even be a concern? It's not like you're gaining weight. What is it, a crop shortage thing? Is it a financial concern? Like people are afraid they're not gonna have enough food if they marry you? Girl, get snacking. Do not let a man dictate what you can and cannot munch. Nice. Alright, that's Mitsuri finished. Glad we got her whole arc all nice and wrapped up in like 7 minutes. Oh, never mind, there's still more. Oh, I didn't know this daddy came with a side of sugar. Mitsuri's actual for real sugar daddy right here. Dude just handed her a present and then literally went, there's more where that came from if you play your cards right. What are you gasping for, Tanjiro? Like, how are you even gonna help? I kinda don't love the giant wood dragons, if I'm being honest. What was so cool about Mugen Train is that Akaza was so clearly above Tanjiro's level, but in such a grounded way. Like, Akaza was, like, physically strong, but he was mostly a lot of speed and a lot of skill. Like, you could see how Tanjiro, with enough training, could one day defeat Akaza. And at the time, he was like our benchmark of how powerful demons could become. So then every demon from that point on was kind of supposed to feel like an incremental, like, upgrade leading up towards Akaza's power level. But these wooden dragons are so over the top, so insanely powerful that I, like, don't buy that Tanjiro could ever even lay a scratch on one without another, like, 4 seasons worth of training. I just think this is an insanely strong power coming way too soon in Tanjiro's journey. Or at the very least, they're, like, too fucking big. Like, if each of the dragons were, like, the size of a dog or a wolf, I could buy that Tanjiro could kind of, like, hold his own against them. I'm, like, not completely buying that this demon hasn't just wiped Tanjiro out by now. Oh my god, everyone's got these little marks. What the hell are these marks? I didn't expect all the Hashira to have them too. Think of the tummy ache, Genya! This is too great a sacrifice! I won't let you go through with it! Oh, it slapped his little foot. By the way, didn't the demon, like, fucking mangle one of your feet earlier? Whatever happened to that? This damn slip of a demon. Don't run away from your responsibilities! What am I responsible for? Getting fucked! Oh my god, alright Genya, way to take the initiative. What an insane idea to just pop into your head like that. Even if I had super strength, throwing a tree at a man is never an option I would even consider I had. They just belong in the ground. I've just never seen somebody pick one up and be like, well, you know what they say, trees are just nature's bazookas after all. Hey demon! Nice to treat ya! Brief episode transition. If you like what you're seeing here and you want to get more content not found anywhere else, make sure you consider subscribing to my Patreon, where you'll get access to an exclusive reaction video each month. Right now I'm reacting to Blue Lock, and you'll also have access to all my Food Wars reactions I've done in the past. You also get access to my private Discord server, and access to all the live stream recordings I've ever done. On top of that, you're just helping out the page a ton in ensuring that I'm able to keep putting out as much content as I do. But now, plugging out of the way, let's get into this supersized finale. Oh, this is great. I love how Tanjiro's just starting to completely resent demons. I talked about this a lot in season 2, but I love how Tanjiro started off with this, like, deep respect for demons and their plight, mainly because he knew how much Nezuko struggled with being one, but is slowly just losing all sympathy towards them. Sympathy and patience. Like, I love seeing Tanjiro just get more and more bitter towards his enemy. I feel like if he didn't have Nezuko to constantly remind him that demons were once good people too, he would just lose sympathy for them entirely. Wow, incredible use of organs. Never thought I'd say that before, but I gotta call it like I see it. Did Genya's hair change? I just realized that Genya grew frosted tips. The tips of Genya's hair are literally going Super Saiyan right now. How has Tanjiro not noticed that this dude is a demon? To be fair though, I guess I also didn't notice the hair transformation. Alright, touche, Tanjiro. Oh, now with the feet? Really, Tanjiro? Now you can't plant your feet? 5 minutes ago, you were acting like a professional foot gardener. Yo, is Tanjiro about to learn a thunder breathing technique? That'd be pretty crazy. I'm all for characters combining techniques. Yo, they're doing Zenitsu's camera angle. Yo! Yo! Dude, shut the fuck up! Yo, that's literally everything I've ever wanted. In life, in this show, everything. He just used thunder breathing to close the distance, and then switched to fire breathing to slash the demon. That's perfect, dude. God, and then you could see the lightning, like, change into fire as he breathed it out. That's so sick, too, because since breathing styles are just, like, different forms of fighting, this doesn't feel like an out-of-nowhere, overpowered ability. Like, it's not like Tanjiro literally just unlocked a new power out of nowhere. He just tried a technique that he'd seen his friend perform dozens of times before. Oh, fuck off. Quit being such a little baby bitch demon and take your beheading already. Oh my god, never mind, I feel sorry for you. Oh, you poor little thing, you, just let go of Tanjiro. Oh my god, what? What, Genya? Is that why he's part demon? Because he's been eating them? Is that how it works? Somebody please just have a sit-down talk with Genya already. That was the worst fucking noise. Oh my god. He's reached his final form. Tanjiro! Dude, this season has obliterated Tanjiro's psyche. Tanjiro has gone full tilt Tengen levels of psychopath. And I am so on board. You can burn all the life preservers, set sail without doing a roll call, and trust in your heart of hearts that I am still on board. I'm gonna need to see Tanjiro from a different angle here. How is he stuck? Looks like somebody put glue on his tummy and just stuck him to a tree. Holy fuck. Tokito-kun. Arigato. Yo, there are too many hype things going on right now for me to even count, but I'll do my best to try. The sound design just always goes so hard. I love just like the silence and then the when he picks up the sword. The fact that Tokito just launched this sword at him from like a mile away. The fact that he gets back into thunder breathing stance and this crazy techno kicks in. Yo, take his fucking head off. I'm finally getting the desperation that I love from Demon Slayer so much that hasn't fully been present in this season. All it takes is something like that. Just the image of Tanjiro flying in like Raggedy Ann, just blood all over his face, screaming in rage at this demon. This is the hypest music I've ever heard. God, I love Demon Slayer, dude. It feels like my blood is dancing right now. Does Nezuko not know that the sun can kill her? Why is she, like, waking up with a case of the sleepy time blues right now? Like, why is she just sitting in this grass field waiting for it to rise? God, that's good. God, that's some good Japanese horror. This whole season has had such a great vibe, such a great sense of, like, traditional Japanese film horror. Like, between this and the the vases that suck people up, it's like, I don't know. It's a great vibe. If you throw this scene into live action, like, this image of this, like, headless demon chasing these people through a field while the sun slowly rises over some mountains, it would be terrifying and gorgeous, and A24 would buy it in a heartbeat. But also, wait, doesn't this demon have to, like, eat these people to regain its power? I feel like, personally, having a head is a pretty crucial part to the eating experience. Unless he's just gonna tear chunks off of them and stuff them down his neck hole, which honestly would be pretty metal. Oh my god, what? Everybody calm down. Everybody chill the fuck out here and get Nezuko in some shade. Wrap her in her clothes! Why is this such a fucking disaster? Do not trick me into thinking Nezuko is about to burn to death right now. Okay, Demon Slayer, that's not, like, that's absolutely not gonna fly right now. There's absolutely zero chance Tanjiro's gonna let Nezuko roast to go kill this demon. Like, shut up, you're not fooling anybody. What are we doing here? Why is this show being such an emotional bully right now? Like, I'm not falling for any of this shit. God, it's beautiful. Oh, man. Wow. Hot take? This show's gorgeous. Nezuko, stop! Stop! That was the worst kick in the entire series! Dude, what? Time out! Stop! Hold up! What are we doing? What's happening? Absolutely stop. We don't have to do this every season. Fuck you. Fuck you. Is that what you think? You think we have to have a quota of, like, breaking my fucking heart every season? Where are my Nezuko's at? What was all this for? This is how things are gonna play out. Look me in the eye right now, Demon Slayer, and tell me that this is the way things are gonna shake down right now. Chill out with this fucking montage. I remember this shit. That's why I'm upset. What, you think I forgot this shit? I'm upset because I remember. You don't have to convince me to be sad right now. Is she actually going to die? This is unbelievably fucked. Tanjiro's so distraught right now, the kid's out here trying to smell colors. Oh, fuck, it's good. It's so gorgeous. I didn't even know half of these colors existed. I'm experiencing new colors right now. You know how crazy that is? Awesome. awesome switch in power dynamic. Oh, that was sick. That was really cool. That was an iconic shot. Yo, oh my god. That was maybe the best shot in all of Demon Slayer. Like, Demon Slayer has a lot of iconic, like, famous, memorable shots. I think that should be the new one. Like, big boy Tanjiro about to cut tiny little demon. That looked great. That looked amazing. Flabbergasted. Absolutely befuddled. Why are you so surprised? That was like the worst lie you could have come up with. I love the idea of this dude showing up to court like, Your Honor, please take pity on a blind man. You aren't blind. How the fuck did you know? This is like the 20th decapitation we've seen in this show, and somehow each one is still more impressive than the previous. Dude, start cooking your way over to Nezuko before Nezuko starts cooking her way into the afterlife. See, that makes me think she's not actually dead. No body means no death. You ain't tricking me. Is this bitch human now? Ha! Ha! Good morning, Nezuko! How? Did Genya feed her some shit? The fact that she's maybe not a demon anymore makes this death fake out a little bit more okay. I hate fake out deaths, but at the very least, we still get a change to the status quo. Nezuko becomes vocal. Reasonable question. Tanjiro didn't pass out because he was tired, he passed out because he ran out of blood. I totally forgot that Muzan was masquerading as some weird little kid for some reason. Great reaction. Completely valid reaction from this other girl. If that happened to somebody I was standing next to, I'd just be like, everything alright? Take your time, just answer when you're ready. Ugh, gross. Nezuko's a chosen demon. Don't love that. But whatever. I better get a real ass explanation as to why she's immune to the sun. It better not be that she's like just a shiny Pokemon or something. Okay, but don't say as you know if he's asking you a question. He clearly doesn't know if he has to ask. I love how hard they went on the black and white aesthetic. Like, they didn't just not color the image. They added film grain. They have this, like, light flickering glow, like, in the center of frame to emulate, like, old film lighting. The water droplets are, like, different thicknesses and different light intensities. Like, some of them are white, some are black. Like, the ones that are closer to camera are black to show that they're, like, not being lit by the fake lights on the fake set of this animated show. It's just clear a lot of passion and work went into this style, rather than just, like I said, like taking the color out of the image. God, it's so weird seeing her like this. I feel like she's got too much chin or something. Like, this just straight up doesn't look like Nezuko to me anymore. I feel like I'm looking at like a fan edit or like a photoshopped fake image. Also, wait a second. Nezuko's still a demon. She's just immune to the sun. So, fucking put a cork back in that mouth, right? Did she also lose her lust for human blood? Like, what was the point of the muzzle in the first place then? I don't know why Genya blushing took me by surprise. I just never really considered that Genya had a sexuality, let alone that he'd be into women.
ずっと考えていました。禰豆子さんが未だ自我を取り戻さず、幼子のような状態でいる理由を。
I don't know, probably because you kept her muzzled for a year and are constantly riding her like a mule. I'd say that probably did a good amount of psychological damage.
こっちへ来いと言ってるんじゃ。
This is some of the best animation in the entire series. What a great pout. What an amazing pouting animation.
どうしたんですか?
Oh my god, is this a setup?
炭治郎さん。
I thought they were gonna kill him. I thought this was about to be Demon Slayer's Red Wedding episode, and Zenitsu was about to take over as protagonist. This is a much sweeter outcome. This is cool. And that is Season 3 of Demon Slayer. Not as good. I'll get it out right now. Not as good as Season 2, not as good as Mugen Train, but not bad. Better than Season 1. No, not bad at all. It's like weird. It's a weird feeling season. The pacing feels weird. I have praised hundreds of times Demon Slayer Season 2's like momentum and pacing. I think it's a masterclass in momentum, in narrative momentum. This one's weird because you have two separate demon fights going on simultaneously, and like every other episode is a backstory episode, and it just feels strange. Like, we introduce a lot of characters, but I don't feel particularly connected to any of them. Mitsuri, I didn't get too close to. Tokido, kind of. I got a little, like, invested in him. Hopefully we get more out of him. Genya feels like he's hardly in the season. That's the thing. For some reason, it feels like these characters are hardly in any of the season at all. And maybe that's just a factor of like the season is so short, but I don't know. I felt like a little more connected to Tengen than I did Tokido or Mitsuri, and especially Genya. Like, I really wanted more out of him. And again, maybe we will in the next season. Like, the next season, I believe, is the Hashira training arc, and so maybe that's when, like, that's like the character development arc, you know? That's when we get all of our interactions between characters. Maybe it's a little less fighting, and we're just like focusing on building relationships, which I would honestly be fine with. My podcast co-host on Otaku's Anonymous podcast, make sure you check that out, he has expressed concerns that like he thinks the training arc can't be fit into like one season, or that it's not enough for a full season. But I think Demon Slayer could use a season of like character development, honestly. Or not even like, characters do develop through combat. I think that's what Demon Slayer does very well, but it could use some more like character interaction, like relationship building, rather than like seeing characters develop because of their backstories or like through fights. This episode went really hard though. This was a season of fusion. Like Tanjiro fused his abilities with Nezuko's, he fused his abilities with Zenitsu's. I would love to see more of that in the future. I would love to see a Nosuke mix beast breathing with like water or flame breathing or something like that. Like, that would be sick. But yeah, I mean, again, like I said, entirely enjoyable season. Great animation, a little too much CGI on the forefront. They did a better job at hiding it in like the previous seasons. But yeah, and I also just think that like Mugen Train's a 10 out of 10. Entertainment District is a 10 out of 10. So any 8 or 9 out of 10s are gonna look a little worse. I think I'd call this an 8, like an upper 8 out of 10 if I'm ranking them, and then season 1 is for sure like a 7, maybe 6. But my scale is different than most people's. Like, a 5 isn't dog shit. 5 is just like, that's good, that's fine, that's okay. You know, I feel most people 7 and up is anything just worth looking at, and then anything below a 7 is like not even art. But yeah, those are just my thoughts on Demon Slayer Season 3. Let me know what you thought of the season in the comments. As always, I'll be down there too. I'd love to discuss this with you guys. No spoilers, please, on future seasons. And I will see you guys next time.
Hold on to me, baby. Won't you come a little closer? Will I live for now? I wrote down what you said to me, baby, but can't make what you